Hello out there in Internet land. It is I, the Baron of Blueberry Hill, and this is...
Whatever happened to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch chefs? First there were 3, then there was 1 for a while, and now it's just the pieces that they're the spokes things. I'm just saying something's fishy. What happened to those chefs?
Today, we have the last in our loaded trilogy, our first loaded trilogy, because I anticipate more, with Cinnamon Toast Crunch loaded. Yes, with the same vanilla cream filling, and the same back of the box. They didn't cut the cardboard right. It has a real sharp edge. Look at that. Jeez. That's enough to cut you. But yes, that's our. We've done 2 of them, and now we're doing the 3rd one. And all 3 are large sizes. I'm not sure how that happened, but I've been enjoying eating them. I have to say, the other 2. So I'm curious about this one. Yes. I know there's more in the stores, so I'll have to see if I can get some more. And I think they still have these too. So, but yeah. Well, let's get it in the bowl. All right then. Pre-opened as usual. I didn't really have much to say because it's kind of the same thing. It's not the same cereal each time, but it is just variations on a theme. They're very large pieces. They don't want to come out too well. All right. That thing is sharp. Why is it so sharp? All right then. Let's add some milk. Oh, fine. Go down there. And there we go. All right then. Let's eat them. All right. Let's try them dry first. I might be rushing it a little bit because I'm actually really hungry. This is my dinner. Yep. That's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, all right. A little extra sweetness. That's quite nice, actually. Quite nice. Yes. I have an initial impression that I'll share in a few minutes. What I think these really taste like. Because, I mean, it's cinnamon and sugar. There's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's definitely the formula they've got going on with these. But they are a vastly different texture than regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, let's try it cold like you all like to do. Again, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And the pieces are just as, the consistency is just as sponge-like as in the other 2. Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying earlier, this is very good, for one. But I know it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? But the flavor I'm really getting of it, that really reminds me of it, with the essentially the marshmallow, the vanilla like frosting filling of each of these. Cinnamon buns. Yeah, cinnamon buns with frosting. That's what these remind me of. That's what these basically are. Cinnamon bun kind of cereal, because that's what they are. Cinnamon buns are getting more and more mushy. Yeah, that's definitely the flavor of these. Cinnamon. These are basically cinnamon buns. Cinnamon buns with that icing, because that's what these are. I mean, they're good, but I actually think these are more cinnamon bun-like than the cinnamon bun cereals because it does have the actual like icing on the inside. That's kind of hard to replicate on the outside of such things. So yeah, these are I would actually classify these as just a slight edge up on cinnamon bun cereal. The previous ones that I think I've had, I don't remember if I actually had on this show, but I have had before in the past. But yeah, that's the flavor I'm getting out of these. But well, the time has come to heat it up. So let's go do that. 19 seconds later. Yes, oh yeah. Same consistency, so they are very mushy now. So if you don't like mush, don't heat them up. And if you also don't like mush, don't let them sit in the milk too long, because that's the consistency of these. They are little sponges. Well, I like it. Ow. They do not hold up. There is no crunch left whatsoever. Nothing that will make a difference anyway. Wow, yeah, these are little sponges. It is like, man, I'm just seeing how far I could actually go with this. Can I actually turn this into mush? Just about. I'm mixing it up very violently. And yes, it is turning to mush. Nice flavored mush though. Yeah, these are actually really good. I would highly recommend these because the flavor's right there. I would say if the rankings of the three I've done are the Cocoa Puffs are the best, and these are just barely under that, and then the Fruit Loops on the bottom. Yeah, because these are actually really good. In spite of their mushiness, I will say the separation of flavors that make them more cinnamon bun-like stay truer if they're cold and a little bit more crunchy, because the flavors kind of keep separated. But once they turn into mush, they kind of go all over the place. So I'm not getting quite the cinnamon bun flavor as I was before. More like just really, really mushy cinnamon toast crunch. I mean, you're getting a little bit, but it's not as pronounced. So again, highly recommend these loaded cereals, especially the Cocoa Puffs and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And if you really don't like them to be mushy at all, either use very little milk and keep them cold, or just eat them out of the box. These are a good snacking size kind of a cereal, because they're pretty large pieces. And yeah, this is a very good snacking cereal, and just a very good cereal all around. I am actually genuinely impressed with the Loadeds. I thought they're like, I still don't get why they have to make like everything loaded, because they've got like another 5 or 6 loaded quote unquote cereals out that have come out. I think I probably missed a couple, but I know there's a few out there that I haven't tried yet that I'm going to try to get my hands on. But yeah, these are better than I thought they were going to be. Not that I had super low expectations, but they're just better than I thought they'd be. They put there's a little bit more effort into these than I thought they would. I will say it's very interesting how cereal companies seem to, over the past several years, have become enamored with creating pillows, like filled cereal pieces. It's kind of interesting how several cereals have come out, even before the Loadeds did, that were like touted as, we've got a filling in them. It's I guess this is the current frontier of cereals, is is filling them up with something else. I still would say the Phillos, and I know I keep going back to those, were probably the pinnacle. I think that was the best they could probably get. And I kind of miss them, even though they were probably one of the sweetest cereals I've ever had. But this is good. This is good. This is really solid. Highly recommend them. I'm sure you could probably still find these out there. I would recommend them. Go get them. They're good. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. So you stay safe out there, and until next time, my friends.